How are you?
I'm good. Well, I know you are so busy, so I appreciate you even just carving out a few minutes
Oh
today
my
to answer our.
gosh. Anything, no problem.
Well, Taylor, we gotta catch up on all the exciting things that you are currently working on. I'm gonna be honest with you, Taylor. I was just bopping out to the newest edition of Tell It to My Heart with Cash Cash before this interview, girl.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. I was in touch with their record company and we were thinking of a great 35-year anniversary for Tell It to My Heart. And, their name came up and they were like, yeah, like we're down with this. And so it's been like that kind of thing. Like, it's just when you kind of collaborate with other people and they, they're like, this is a song that, we were so inspired by and we loved it. So it was that kind of thing.
I love that. And girl, isn't that crazy to think the fact that you just said 35 years? Can you imagine all these years later, people are still blasting the words to that song?
Oh, it's unbelievable, right? When you really think about it. But, there I am dancing out to music that, that's the power of music. You become the soundtrack of people's lives. I mean, I know it for artists that I admire, of course. It's amazing.
The gays love that song too, okay? I gotta ask, knowing that the gays have not only supported that song, but supported you forever, can you kind of tell me that relationship between you and the community?
It was kind of instant love, that song. I think it was a combination of that look, the video, late 80s. I gotta tell you, I was going to drag clubs and going to places like I remember going to some drag clubs that were the most entertaining, the greatest shows I ever saw, starting in like London and like in Frankfurt, like in some really, because I broke in Europe first and I was always just like, God damn, they do this better than me. They look better than me. God knows they got about 12 inches of height on me comparatively. And it was always just such a fun, and more than that, as I started, as success came to me, it was a community and the privilege of watching this community grow. 35 years, I've seen the kids have the families, my deepest friendships, and my greatest loyalty of fan base. I have to say, worldwide, it's really quite amazing.
Yeah, well, thank you for giving us that comfortability, right? I mean, I always say the gays flock to certain artists for a reason. It's because we resonate with the lyrics, we resonate with the vibe that
I think you're right with that. Like, my music was always very, and it's powerful, it's in your face, but it delivers a message and there's a connection. I'm very proud of that.
Very much so. And I gotta tell you, I love seeing you on Secret Celebrity Drag Race. I was hoping you were gonna take that crown, girl.
Take the crown. Those kids from Glee had it like, I was like, I can't listen. If you're gonna bring dancers and forget it, we're done. But I have to say, when RuPaul calls me, I jump.
Yeah,
really love him.
Ru loves you.
Oh, he's obsessed with my music career. He's been such a fan, and I've watched her career just storm. We were doing VH1. Remember when he had I mean, you might not because you're a child, but like he had his VH1 series, and I mean, he's a real musicologist. He studies music. He loves music, and he knows the artist, and he knows far more than he'd be like. You know what, Taylor? One of your favorite albums, mine is actually Naked Without You. And if you listen to that Thunderpuss cut that I did of Naked Without You as a dance cut, yeah, it was a great record. I really said in 2001. I have history with these people. This is, part of my legacy now, part of my life and part of theirs, and how we, it's wonderful to be able to say, oh, I've worked with this person, on and off for 30 years.